Hi and welcome to Felicity's Funny Farm. I'm Felicity and today's video is going to be about why you should start a YouTube channel. Now I should first start off by saying that I'm going to put up 2 videos today, and I know every YouTube veteran out there is going to be like, 2 videos, it's a bit much, and I agree, it is. But I also put some stuff on my blog this morning that I really wanted to kind of shed light on in a YouTube video, and so you'll see a second one coming up pretty soon. If you do not have me, if you're not subscribed to me yet, I encourage you to do so, and also turn the bell on so that way you make sure that you get notifications whenever I post a new video. So let's get started. So last night I got asked why I started up a YouTube channel. And so for myself, the answer is going to vary a little bit. Yes, number one, my husband was kind of like, I think you should do this. I think it's a good idea. It was also kind of a challenge to me, and if anyone knows who I am personally, you know that I don't usually back down from any challenges. And so my husband was like, I bet you can't do it, and I was like, I bet I can. And then 2 videos in by today, I'm like, I don't know if I can do it. I'm a weenie. I want my mommy. But I am going to try my hardest to try and get this through and try and start it all off. And I hope that if you're new to YouTube, I hope that you and I can learn together. If you're not new to YouTube, I hope you can still find some interesting tips, or maybe I can encourage you to start your own YouTube channel. So first and foremost, I think that it's important to have a YouTube channel because YouTube in itself is so vast in its information. So I come to YouTube for music, I come to YouTube for movies, I come to YouTube for advice. I love to look at different vloggers, like to look at what they're doing. I also like to look at different causes. People give you a lot of information. I've learned a lot through YouTube. A lot of times, you know, I always hear like, oh, I'll just YouTube it. And it's true. I've been to trainings that I have to kind of go home and I have to relook at YouTube to try and even think of what they were saying in a training. And so YouTube is just an amazing outlet for people out there that are looking for information. And so if you guys mind, I'm going to get some coffee really quick. If you follow me on my blog, yes, this is decaf. I know it does absolutely nothing for me for energy, but if you're not following my blog, you should, because it's quite interesting. Alright, so let's get into it. So I think there's 5 really good reasons for why you should have a YouTube channel. Now, the first one is because I believe you have a story. And if no one else has told you, I'm going to tell you that every person out there has a unique story. Yes, it's going to be similar to other people's. I am one of 2 siblings, and so my sister's story is going to be a lot like mine. However, it's not going to be the same story, okay? We've lived 2 different lives. And even twins don't always have the exact same life. They're 2 different people. And so you have a story, and you should really be showcasing who you are. We live in a wonderful world where you can kind of be out there speaking about who you are, speaking about what you love. And so the first reason is because you have something to offer. Now, the second reason is because it's going to be about what you can teach people, okay? And so you may have a lot of skills, you may not have a whole lot of skills. I myself am not crazily skilled, okay? It's not like I have like all of these like, oh, and today I'm going to teach you how to knit a sweater in 13 seconds. It's not like that. I have some skills. I have a lot of skills actually, but until you can find out, you know, what is it that I'm really good at that I can teach people, because I believe that everybody has something that they're really good at that they can showcase, or they can show how people how to do. And so remember, I can't edit yet, so of course it's going to be a few moments where it's like it's gonna be like a mixtape. It'll be like wiggle. Okay, the third thing is that you are able to bring light to certain causes, okay? So maybe there's something that you believe in. Maybe there's a cause that you really like. Maybe there's something that you really kind of want to feel passionate about. You want other people to feel passionate about. That in itself is a reason to do a channel. Another thing is that you can shed light to your community. I live in a beautiful, beautiful place, and sometimes I don't think people know too much about it. And so I'm going to this year show you just a little bit about where I live, and that way I can encourage people to come here, because I love it, and I know that other people who have visited have fallen in love with it. And so you can do that with all kinds of things. It can be causes, it can be different topics, whatever it is. That's what a YouTube channel is about, is giving yourself a voice, which leads me to number 4, and that's empowering yourself, okay? So it's all about learning who you are during this process of doing YouTube channels. I think that I'm gonna fall in love with myself during this process, and not like that, not in like a, oh my gosh, like I love myself, not in a narcissistic way, but in a way where I can actually feel like I'm accomplishing something. And so the reason that I actually wanted to do this and I accepted the challenge from my husband is because I've always kind of struggled with having a voice. And so most of my life I've kind of silenced myself. It had nothing to do with families or friends. It had everything to do with that I didn't feel like I could achieve it. I always kind of felt like I should always achieve to do second best but never first quality. And so I really want this year to kind of be a challenge for myself, to believe in myself that I can do so much more. And so empowerment in itself is a huge reason why you should do a YouTube channel. Maybe you're a really great motivational speaker. Maybe you're that kind of person that can be on, you know, all kinds of different shows and make people believe in themselves, or maybe make them believe in different things. Maybe that's who you are. Empowerment in itself is so crucial to becoming successful in who you are. And then the fifth, but it's not definitely the least of all of it, is do it for yourself. And so this YouTube channel for myself is really just something that I want to be important to me. I want it to be that if no one watches it, that's all right, because I'm doing it for myself. And so a lot of times this is giving you that voice, this is giving you that opportunity to say, this is who I am. No, not everybody's going to love it. Not everybody's going to accept it. Not everybody's going to watch it. But that's okay, because you're not doing it for everybody else. You're doing it for yourself. And so that's 5 really good reasons, I think, for why you should start it. So just to recap, the first one is that you have a story. The second one is you're skilled at something. The third one is that you can shed light to different topics or causes. The fourth one is about empowering yourself. And the fifth one is doing it for yourself. And so that's why, so you know what, cousins that are watching that I talked to last night, that's really good 5 reasons why I'm doing this channel. And so I hope you're watching it, because if not, then it does me no good to be talking to you about why I'm doing it anyways. But also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell when it comes to my videos, because I'm going to be posting them as frequent as possible. I'm also going to be putting up what I'm doing to kind of learn how to put up a channel together, or how to put a channel together at all. And so another thing I'm going to encourage you to do is, I know it sounds like totally cliche, but YouTube it. YouTube how to start a channel. That's how I got started. Is I was like, okay, wait, you know, it looks easy. It really isn't as easy as you would think it is. But there's so many great videos out there to help you. There's great YouTubers that are out there trying to make it successful for other people to start up a vlog. And so really just get out there and see, how is it that I get this started? How is it that I can share my story? How is it that I can share my cause, my business, whatever it may be? How is it that I can get going? And so I do encourage you to look up as many vloggers as you can. Look up different websites, look up different causes on YouTube. And sometimes it's just by watching your people that you subscribe to, okay? A lot of times I'm watching YouTube all the time, and I'm watching these people and I'm like, oh wow, that's really awesome that they're confident enough to be doing this. And so I can kind of mimic it a little bit as to, okay, you know, they're able to do this and so can I. And so that kind of mindset of, there are so many people out there doing this, so you should really, it's an amazing process for you to be able to give yourself your story, give yourself that platform, be able to get out there and make people feel differently about their lives. And so other than that, I am going to be putting some hashtags at the bottom of this video. No, I do not know how to do hashtags. I don't have social media. I'm in the process of trying to get social media right now. And so I'm normally pretty private, and I'm a very private person. And so it's quite odd that, of all people, that I'm like, oh, I'm going to put my life out there, because I'm normally like, don't even put me in a picture on Facebook. Don't put me on Instagram. Don't put me. So it's going to be fun to see how we're going to do it this upcoming year. But, you know, some of them are going to be like hashtag YouTube beginners, hashtag you do you, hashtag no idea how to do hashtags. And so, you know, that's always fun. So don't also forget to look at the content down below, because I'm always posting different stuff. And so other than that, I hope you have a very happy day, and I hope you have a Felicity Farm kind of day. Take care.